Hi there. Today I would like to talk to you about having children. Like everything in life, there are two ways to have a child. One is an unconscious way, or a way to follow the subconscious programs that the society has installed inside us, and they're quite powerful, or a more conscious way. The first way, it's the one that most of the people right now experience. It is following the steps, no, the steps of how we have to be in this society. What do we need to do in order to be accepted by the society, by our family tree, by our mother, our father, by our friends, maybe by religion, whatever. And in this way, well, people get together and they fall in love, and then they create probably an unconscious relationship, and then there is a moment that they decide to get married, and then there is a moment that the system says you need to have a child, and they have a child, and then life goes on. And there is this more conscious way that the desire to have a child is not coming from a program, it's not coming from the society, it's not coming from your inner child, but it's coming from your inner adult, and it's coming from your inner god or goddess. And this is the moment where you will really feel it, and you feel it in a very authentic way, because that is going to be the moment that you and your partner are going to reach a moment where you feel that your love is so beautiful that you have the desire to create something out of this love. It's like when you have a healthy tree that it has the flowers, and then it becomes a fruit, and then the fruit is mature, and then it's the moment to cut the fruit from the tree. Children are the fruits from the tree of the relationship. But unfortunately, people have children from so many unhealthy spaces. They have children because they believe that these children will help them in the relationship or will save the relationship. They have children because they want to please their mother, their father. They have children because, for example, in the case of women, they believe that if you want to be a complete whole woman, you need to become a mother. And a lot more unhealthy spaces. And this is contributing in having, in spreading on this planet children that before even they come, they're full of traumas. And their basic trauma is why they're coming. It's a huge burden for a child to know, because the children know all this, the soul knows. It's such a big weight to know that I have come in order to save the relationship of my parents. This is a huge trauma that can follow you all your life. So, if you're not happy in your relationship, break up or find different ways to save your relationship. Children is not a solution for that. Another thing is, after we have children, a huge mistake that parents do is that they forget their lives and they place the child as a priority in their life. And of course, it is going to be a priority, especially in the beginning. But it's very important to keep balance between how much priority do I have in my life and how much does my child has. Because when we go out of that limit where my priority ends and where my child begins, then we might fall in the trap of giving our children a lot more responsibilities, and that could create narcissistic children. I'll give you an example. So there is the mommy and the daddy, no? And they know that they can be a lot happier if they decide to go and live to Bali. But they don't take this decision because they have a child and they don't want to take their child from the school or from his friends or whatever. Now, that means that the parents stay in that way of living that it doesn't make them happy. That could create fights in the relationship. It could even make them angry or have different emotions that they explode and they bring it out to the child. So, in a few words, because they don't put themselves in priority in their life, because this is actually, if we see the animals, you never see a group of animals with the babies, the baby doggies or lions or whatever, going in front and then the parents following. It's the opposite. The parents are the leaders. The child is the one who came to their life and the child is following. And of course, I'm saying all this in normal conditions. While at the previous example, the parents at least can make an effort to follow their dreams, to follow what it makes them happy, and go to live to Bali or anywhere else and take the child with them. And first of all, they never know. Maybe the child loves Bali. Maybe the child had so many past lives in Bali that finds Bali his home. But the most important thing is the parents to be happy. If the parents are not happy, and they're not happy because their life is built on their child and how to fulfill the child's desires and not their needs, then sooner or later, this is going to go out to the child. So, placing as priority yourselves, it's not egocentric, it's healthy. And it's also giving to your children a very healthy prototype. Because afterwards, they're going to do the same with their children or with their parents or with their friends. And again, I'm not talking here about being selfish and not giving a shit about your child and just doing whatever you want. It's not about that. It's about having a balance and following life, following your desires, nourishing the relationship. And it's about always creating for a child the nest of love. So first you need to have a special nest of love in the relationship. And then you create that life of love, and then the child is going to be healthy, vital, happy.